Alrighty. Just a few more seconds. Just a few more seconds and we roll. So, right now we're at Yalahar Abysses of Akerner. We're gonna get something called an EXP Grave that gives you infinite levels and power. Alright, let's roll. Let's roll. This is the only text I've ever had hotkeyed. This is the only text. Gotta set my aimbot client. Hold on. Alright, we got it. We got it. This is hard, dude. I got a pulsating set, suck the ball, slicer, level 2 enchantment. I got a shield that's got like 4 levels of enchantments on it. What the fuck? I don't got a goalie lock, man. I'm a weak motherfucker. And I got candy that doesn't even have sugar. I wonder if Twitch like promotes your stream better if people interact in the chat. What it do? Stop 6102888 some phone number. Yeah, let's interact, dude. You interact and you win. Hey, Crafty, hit us up with a double, not double loot. These guys are somewhere with their sweaty asses trying to get some rares. If they don't join the quest, man, they ain't getting nothing. Just do the 200 party share. 200 party share. %% party share activated. Dude, what was the other thing? Remember I created a special system so you could turn on like triple loot. Was that it? Or party share was like 300. What was it? Do you remember it? What's the system? Do you have the command somewhere? I once made a command. Do you have the numbers, what the boosts are if you turn the command on? It might have been 300 party share. That would be crazy. Turn it on. Let's see what happens. Fuck it, man. It's Saturday evening. Let's fuck the whole game up. Yeah. That's my man Crafty. He turned it up. Kick Measle? Yeah, I'll kick Measle. Alright, so we gotta head to the east right now. We gotta go to east, and then we go south. And we pull up a lever. Or a lever, there's two ways to say it, but I never say lever. I just say lever. Don't kick Measle. I don't know. He's tripping out, man. Yeah, don't go up. Do not go up the stairs, man. This shit is lethal. Yeah, let's go down south here. Down south, man. We gotta go down south. So we got a heat wave. All the British dude been talking about a heat wave over there. It's been like 30 degrees Celsius, and we got a heat wave coming up in here after tomorrow. So starting Monday, it's gonna be hot as fuck, man. It's gonna be seriously hot. Yeah, heal now, man. Don't forget to heal. Yeah, like usually here in Finland, you don't even have to use fans during the summer because it's never that hot. You're just like, man, I'm gonna open up the window and it's all good, you know. But this summer we had a week where I had to get my fan. I had to break the fan out, man. I had to turn it on full throttle. Turn that fan on full throttle, man. And we got another heat wave coming. Dude, the problem is on Monday it's going to be 3 days of heat. So I'm going to try to enjoy because it feels special when it's usually cold. When 99% of your days are cold and you get a hot day, not too hot, but like a warm, nice summer evening day, whatever, dude, pre-evening. You know, Satanic knows what I mean about them pre-evenings. You got to enjoy it. So I'm going to be enjoying it on Monday. Nice. Are you guys tanned up? I haven't been to the beach in a long time, but I've been like, you know, I got a hammock. I got a Hawaii hammock. So I just sometimes I put it on the ground and just lay on it, but usually I tie it in between two trees and I lay in it like it's the world's best bed. Banana, dude, it is. It's one of them banana hammocks, but I don't really use it like that. I just use it as like a thing I can lay on the ground. But I did last summer. I did find a few good spots. I like them private spots where there aren't any weird people fucking around on and about. I can just hang out, take it easy. yeah, dude. I'm getting. It's not a hammock. It's a wedgie machine. I just get constantly insta-wedgied for hours. Yeah, people in the back are struggling. They got Cyclop Gods, Vermes, all kinds of stuff. Yo, hey, what it do? Are we going on TeamSpeak? Can you hear me? I don't know if anybody can actually hear me. I don't know if I've been talking to myself, eating sugarless candy all this time.
shit, one sec.
Alright, yeah. Now it works. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Are you live right now? Or?
Yeah, I'm live. They can hear us. My TeamSpeak crashed or something happened to it. I don't know what, because if I restart my PC, it should be automatically on, and I never turn it off, so something must have happened.
Yeah, it was weird. I logged on and you weren't in it. I'm like, dude, he's always in here. What the fuck?
Yeah. I gave you the channel admin, so you should be able to join it. Oh shit, I died. Join it without the password.
Awesome, because I never knew that. So it's going to be a pretty epic Sunday, eh?
Oh yeah. Wait, what? It's isn't it Saturday right now? Or what are you talking about?
Well, I'm saying that was in, well, not patch notes. It was for your information this time, but it said it's going to be a really epic Sunday.
It was? What? Wait, what? I'm confused, man.
It said the EXP raid this Sunday is going to be fucking epic.
No shit.
You don't even remember what you wrote, dude.
No, that's...
Right now? Did you eat some firecrackers?
No. That's what it reads every... When there's no... Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see, man. Like, you actually read the fucking text that's been there always. Like, it's literally been there. That's what it reads in the window when there's no patch note.
He said that's the default, dude. You've been playing this how long?
Yeah, forever. Like, I'm thinking it's been like that for the past, like, 5 years. The same tech. When it's, like, not
that's
the patch notes
funny.
in the window.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, satanic thinks we're high. We're not. I'm eating, dude, I'm not even sugar high, because the candy that I'm eating doesn't have sugar, so... That's funny.
Really? Yeah, the only thing I've done is Monster. I quit doing drugs years ago.
Yeah. What the fuck is in this, though? If it's not sugar, I gotta see.
Oh, it's probably antifreeze. I forget what they... Oops. It's not...
Steviol. It's not stevia. Steviol, like O-L. And...
Well, isn't that just the active ingredient in stevia?
Okay, maybe.
Isn't that the sugar in stevia? Yeah, or maybe they spell it different in fucking Finland. I don't know.
Yeah, there's erythritol and steviol. I can't... just the part where it reads all the ingredients, it's fucking... Yeah, somebody...
I don't know why I read it. I ran ahead on that like a fucking idiot.
Right.
So how's it been going, man?
It's been good. We got a heat wave coming in here on Monday, so I'm expecting
What's a heat wave there? 70 degrees?
Yeah,
Fahrenheit?
Probably. That's probably right around those numbers. Because it's been kind of cold and rainy, and, it doesn't even feel like summer right now. It feels like it's already fall, but it's not.
Yeah, I gotta check the forecast again, because, oh man, it's been great. It's been like 70 degrees here, which is like perfect for me. But before that, we were in like the 90s to 100 with the heat index.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's miserable.
Yeah, I've gone swimming a couple of times this year. I thought of doing it, like, I'm gonna do it up until there's snow and the fucking lakes and the fucking rivers are totally frozen, right? So, I don't know why, but it feels every time I go swimming and it's cold and the water's cold, it just fucking wakes you up and puts you into some weird mode that, it's like a high. It's like a high in itself.
Yeah, it's a big endorphin rush. I have heard good things, You should join the Polar Bear Club. I mean, that's basically what it is.
I don't know what the bear club. Anything with the two words bear and club. I don't know if I want to join
fuck with it. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of weird because the way they warm people up from coming out of ice cold water is like they basically just get naked and then like just surround this person with their naked bodies to warm them up.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, polar bear club.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't drop them in like a hot bath that could fuck up their skin. So they use
Right.
body temperature.
Oh, because if it changes too rapidly, it just fucks your, skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Satanic wants to go to a bipolar bear club. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, he's already a member of that club, though.
He is. He is.
Where are we going? We're going back now?
Yeah, we gotta go all the way up north. Yeah, to the other wall, the northwestern wall.
I liked how you utilized all this free space. The real Tibia didn't do that. They fucking, all of this is just empty. It's basically, just used for safe passage through the quarters.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I seen Yalahar. I was like, "What the fuck is this place?" Like, I'm gonna put something everywhere.
Yeah. Do you use the center yet?
Do you mean the thing, the circular thing to the east?
Yeah, like where the DP is and stuff?
Yeah, there's no DP there. But the circular part is called Circle of Mysteries, where you gotta find these telescopes and then you figure out your way to the spaceship, which is a whole nother place. I don't think you've ever been there.
I haven't been to the spaceship. I got the key last time. But
yeah, from the Boss Run. Yeah, that's what we did last time. But yes, there's something wrong with these candies. It's like, do you ever eat toffee? How do you even say that shit?
Toffee,
Yeah, toffee. Yeah, I don't know. It's too sticky. Like, it's just stuck. Now I got fucking toffee stuck all over my mouth. It's not good.
Shit. I've heard bad things about stevia. I hear it's like sweet but bitter at the same time.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it sweet. It's just like, it feels like candy that's missing sugar. That's the only way I can describe it.
No shit. Yeah, I've never tried it. I hate, all artificial sweeteners, They try, but it's not good. And a lot of times I hear they're even worse for you. I think stevia is one of the ones that isn't, but a lot of times artificial sweeteners are worse for you than just sweetener itself.
Yeah, I agree. There's like stevia better. I mean, it's not that bad. And then there's erythritol, the other ingredient in these candies. I guess it's not bad for you. Because I think the way they measure how bad it is for you is how much it spikes your blood glucose levels. But like if that's the only way you measure something, what else does it do that you're not looking for?
Side effects are there? I just watched something. I totally forgot everything I learned about artificial sweeteners, though. Right. I just watched something on this.
Yeah, I haven't really looked too much into it, but they are. But I don't think stevia is. Yeah. Satanic said it's natural. Yeah, I think stevia and erythritol are made out of some natural shit.
Yeah, because I forget the other one. If I see the name, I'll remember it. But the main one that they use in like sodas and stuff, that's literally made from pine tar.
Jeez.
The shit they pitch roofs with. The guy accidentally got some on his hands who invented this shit, and he ate a sandwich without washing his hands, and he was like, "That's a really sweet sandwich," and then he made artificial sweetener out of it.
Right. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like the dude making fucking candy out of medical gloves or something. You remember the dude?
Oh yeah. Neil Red is the guy's name. Yeah.
But don't hedgehogs, like I must have watched this with Chris. Something about hedgehogs like swimming in tar and licking and eating it. They're like, they can deal with a lot of poison.
Yeah, they'll also eat cigarettes and shit like that, and then foam it up in their mouth and spit it onto their quills to help, to ward off shit. But yeah, they're immune to most poisons.
Yeah, we got tons of hedgehogs. People are always like they always get stuck in like fences and weird, like if you're covering your berry bushes with some sort of net, they get stuck in the net. People try to save them and then touch them and fucking probably die because of it.
You guys have wild hedgehogs?
Yeah, tons, man, dude. I just seen one crossing the road today. I don't think it was gonna survive. It was just halfway there, but they move kind of slow.
Is it hedgehogs or porcupines?
Oh, that's true. Well, the things that we got, they're like circular shaped things with spikes. So they're porcupines.
Are they the size of like a cat?
No, fuck no. Dude, no. We don't have no dinosaur looking things. No.
Okay.
No. Something you can take hold with your hold on your palm.
Okay, yeah, that's
hedgehog.
Or that's a hedgehog. Yeah. I had no idea that they were native to Finland, because here they're like I didn't know where they came from, but there's like no wild population in the United States of hedgehogs, so they're all inbred and have like really bad disease.
Yeah. So I don't think they have porcupines in Scandinavia. It sounds like an exotic animal that you see in like a safari ride or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know. I think those are more towards like the western United States and stuff like that. I would not want to fucking run into one of those things though.
You mean hedgehogs or porcupines?
Yeah, porcupines. Hedgehogs are pretty, they can't fuck you up.
Yeah.
Other than the poisons they got on them. They're not gonna release all their barbs into you. Yeah. But yeah, the thing about Finland, and I guess a lot of Scandinavian countries as well, the good part is we don't have any poisonous. We literally got one poisonous thing, and it's a snake, and even that you can just fucking take like a vitamin C pill and you're gonna be all good. So it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe people who live in countries where you do have a lot of poisonous spiders and all kinds of weird lizards and shit, they don't worry about it. But I don't know. I just got a peace of mind from knowing there's no poisonous insects or animals in here. Yeah, I mean, I've been to places with high concentrations of like poisonous shit, and if you're in the city, you don't really have a lot to worry about. I was also staying in hotels though, and I'm sure that they pay to have insecticide put everywhere. But yeah, I don't know. I was never worried. I've handled like black widow spiders, and that's the most poisonous spider we have in the States.
Right.
They're not gonna kill you.
Yeah, does it like just make a little bump on your hand if it bites you or something?
Yeah, you get sick for a couple of days, but you won't if you die, I don't know, you got bit by. I don't think anybody's died from a black widow bite since the 90s.
Right.
What you have to be careful for here, especially in southern states, is the brown recluse. It's not that poisonous by itself, but it is has like a necrotizing venom, so it'll just start killing all the tissue around where you get bit.
Oh shit. So, but there must be some sort of an antidote for it, though, right?
There is. Yeah, my cousin actually almost died getting bit by one of those. He got bit on the neck, and they said if he would have waited a couple more days, it would have melted like right through his jugular.
Wow. But did you have the Black Widow just walk on your hand? How do you know it doesn't bite you or attack you?
As long as you don't make any sudden movements, you'll be all right. And honestly, it crawled on my arm, and then I just moved it off slowly with my hand and let it walk off of me. It's not like I picked it up on purpose, but if you just stay calm, it doesn't have any reason to bite you. You're too big.
Right.
It's not like snakes. Some snakes are just fucking mean.
Oh,
ball
yeah.
pythons are nice, though. I like ball pythons.
What's a ball python? Is that a small snake?
Yeah. It only gets to about 6 feet. I have a couple 6-foot ball pythons.
But that's like human length, though.
Yeah.
So is that one of them snakes that can strangle you?
Yeah, it could. It'd be hard to strangle an adult. Like, you'd really have to know, how not to handle snakes. Because as long as you just grab its tail and unlock its tail, it can't lock up on you, But a 6-foot snake takes up I don't know, a 1 square foot. Because they like to coil up. They look way smaller than 6 foot.
Right.
I got a buddy who has a bunch of 13-foot retics and stuff, and that's where they start to get unmanned. I actually wouldn't have one of those. I have a dog. That would be a problem.
Yeah. Because them snakes, they can swallow like a goat at once, right? They don't fucking chew. There's no chewing going on.
Nope.
There's just fucking swallowing.
Yeah, their jaw is 200 different fucking bones. It just comes apart.
But yeah, as far as I know, snakes are kind of slow, right? So they don't if you see a fucking 5 meter, a 10 feet tall snake on the ground, it's just not gonna fucking jump on you and strangle you in a second. You'd have to fucking step on it and then, fall and then, fucking get knocked out, and when you wake up, that's when it's strangling you to death.
Yeah, they can move kind of quick, sometimes, but they're not really gonna chase you, I don't think snakes chase anything,
True.
They kind of just wait for. They might chase a fucking a rabbit or a fucking, but they more sneak up on shit. And if you're big, it really doesn't want to fuck with you. If you see it and you're walking away, it's not gonna give chase. It's not. They're not that mean.
Right. Because, dude, I've never handled a snake, so in my head I got this idea. It's like this wormy little squirmy thing that's got some sort of thing on its skin. It'll just slip out if you hold it. It'll just slip out. But is that not true? Is if you hold a snake, how good is the grip on it? If you hold it,
you can get a pretty good grip on it, and you don't have to hold them tight, really, because they're not gonna. To you, or to them, you're just a warm tree. So they actually like to be on humans because we're like the perfect temperature. They're cold-blooded. They like to warm themselves up on stuff. So yeah, they actually like hanging out on people, especially ball pythons. But yeah, and they're not slippery or slimy or anything like that. Unless they've been sitting in water for a while.
Right, in a fucking bucket.
Yeah, but no, you can actually get a pretty good grip on them, and yeah, they're pretty chill animals. I like, you only got to feed them once a week. You can even miss like 4 or 5 weeks.
Right, give them a little extended fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, between me and my buddy, at one time we had 50 ball pythons.
That's a lot. Were they all in your rack? Like the
Yeah.
rack thing?
My rack was at his place, but yeah. And then I'd go over there every week, clean them out, feed them, and stuff like that. But yeah, no, they're pretty cool animals. Some of them are pretty expensive. He has some that are over $2,500.
Wow. So how intelligent? Because that's what I also don't understand. I just think of snakes as like the wet worms you see when it rains and they start crawling on the fucking street. So I don't understand at all what they can and can't do.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna train them to do tricks or anything like that.
Right.
I don't even think they can keep up with mice as far as intelligence.
Yeah.
But I do think that each one has its own personality and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because some are just assholes. Even though ball pythons usually have a pretty decent temperament, some of them will just fucking, as soon as you open the cage, they'll bite you.
Right. They just want to fucking attack.
Yeah, and they suck because they actually don't have big teeth. They have needle teeth, and they're super tiny. They have hundreds of them, and then after you get bit, you got to sit there and pick out those fucking teeth. Otherwise, you'll get an infection.
Right.
But it doesn't hurt. You usually don't feel any more than just if somebody were to pinch you, and that's about how bad it hurts.
Yeah. Have you been bitten by spiders and snakes a lot?
Spiders, no. I think I've been bit by a spider once. A bigger spider, like an orb weaver, but I've been bit quite a bit by ball pythons, and they don't hurt at all. It doesn't really bother you. It's just annoying more than anything.
Yeah.
And I've been bit by a sand boa too, but yeah, it's just annoying.
Yeah, cocaine is strong is and he didn't turn into Spider-Man, man. I want my childhood back.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And Beige Machine says snakes can talk, but I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Yeah, he's one of those people who drink snake venom in the desert. Because here we have there's a religion built on drinking snake venom and then free handling rattlesnakes, which are poisonous.
Right.
Snakes can talk. Oh yeah, Garden of Eden. I get it now. All right.
What is that? Was some sort of inside joke?
From the Bible, who the snake was the one that fucking gave man sin and casted us out of the Garden of Eden.
Okay. I just thought somebody must have had I don't know. All I know about the Bible and snakes is that there's a snake wrapped around a tree. That's it.
That's so you read the first sentence of the Bible and didn't go any further.
No. I just remember visual image. So I haven't even read anything. But
yeah, so that's the first story in the Bible is Adam and Eve. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that has to be Old Testament. So, yeah, it's like the first page in the Bible. And that snake that's wrapped around a tree offers Eve an apple, and she takes it. And then that's why childbirth is so painful.
And people literally believe that?
Yeah,
like, it happened, dude. It happened, like... What the fuck, man? Like, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing about Bible that I think it's just, like, it's gotta be a collection. It's a collection of stories. Like, man, like, do to your neighbor like you'd want yourself to be treated. Like, it's just a bunch of lessons, right? But they're within, like, these stories. They're these logical lessons about life and teachings about life are, like, integrated into fictional stories, right? Just to make it more appealing, like people have always done. Like, you tell kids stories. It's not a lot. You don't ever say the most logical story. Like, in every children's book, it's, like, integrated into a fictional story, right? And but people take it literally. They're like, this all happened. Like, why don't you then believe every fucking book that exists, right?
No, I know. And the thing that kills me, too, is, you know, and I'm not trying to down anybody who believes in religion or anything, but, like, I've had really hardcore Christian friends who, like, believe in the Bible in, like, the literal sense. And then but, you know, if somebody were to be like, oh, I'm a virgin and I had a baby, you know, they're logical enough to where they wouldn't fucking believe that shit, because, you know, like, you know, I don't know, it just kills me. Like, you believe in it because it's in a fucking 1,000-year-old book, but you know, I wouldn't believe in a fucking 2,000-year-old medical journal, you know. Like, just cut your arm off if you're feeling sick. You have too much blood. Yeah,
like, why is it that people believe in the book that's full of, like, fictional story with, like, teachings and lessons, right? Yeah, but they don't believe in anything else. Like, they would not fucking believe in anything else that was written 2,000 or 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, like, if somebody was to talk to a fucking burning bush and be like, told me to kill my fucking son, gotta do it, you know, that wouldn't stand up in court. No judge would be like, God told him to do it, you know?
Yeah. It is weird.
Yeah, I think it's a great book for fables and shit, but it's not. Don't.
Yeah. Like, you could get some wisdom if you read the Bible. I mean, I didn't read it, so I'm just talking out of my ass, but that's what I've heard from people that have actually read it. Like, you could, like any book, you could gain something from it, right? But you don't have to fucking believe everything word by word as if it really happened, you know? You guys are on the wrong level. I seen you on the fucking upstairs part.
Yeah, I even told them, like, over here, and I fucking lied to him. How do you get in there?
You gotta go down and then something. I don't know. Crafty probably updated the teleport.
Jesus. Hey, Crafty, could you teleport me and Base Machine? We're fucking idiots, dude.
Yeah. 2 Americans, man. Representing.
Yeah, represent. What the fuck? Okay, let me find Base Machine.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, people can, like, you can believe, like, so Satanic said, like, faith is something beautiful. Alright, but, like, I just think, like, yeah, you could, there's a framework, right? If the Bible has a bunch of learnings and teachings about life, right? It doesn't matter really if you believe it or not. You could still, either way, you can live a good life, right? So you can maybe even gain something extra from believing in something that I know that isn't true, but you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could believe in anything and like feel like it's worth something and make your life better. So it's, you know, it's at the end of the day.
Good point. Yeah, because you could watch the Animaniacs, for instance, you know, some cartoon, and then just be like, you know what? I got a lot of really good lessons out of there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. In a way, yeah, it's all just another form of Bible, right?
Yeah. Believe it and what you want to. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think, yeah. So believe in it doesn't matter what you believe in, right? But it matters if you start pushing it and preaching it to other people that, you know, like in this like aggressive way. I think that's when it becomes an issue.
Yeah, that is for sure the danger in it, isn't it? Yeah. Just aggressively, and people do that, dude. Like, especially here.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it seems like the deeper they get, the more likely some people, not everybody, but some people are to like force it on other people, you know?
Yeah, and a buddy of mine, you know, he was Christian, believed in, you know, the Catholic Church, and he was Catholic, and you know, he's like, I don't believe in evolution, you know, that shit's made up. I was like, well, why don't you believe in evolution? Because the Pope does, you know, like, it's a really hard thing to dispute, you know, even the Pope believes in. He was like, I don't believe that. I'm choosing not to believe that. Like, dude, it's a fact. Like, he doesn't dismiss. He was like, well, you know, he's wrong. Like, well, then your whole fucking religion is, because he's the spokesman.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and weird, there is like, because if somebody's pushing religion, right, and they dismiss all the past multiple hundreds of years of scientific revolution, right, that's when it kind of turns crazy. That's when you know, like, this person is not thinking rationally or logically.
No, and they pick and choose what they, because, you know, you're in the Bible, you're not allowed to eat shellfish, but they, you know, they love to eat fucking shrimp. You know, like, the Bible says you can't eat shrimp or pork. You know, but they fucking choose to forget that.
Yeah. Now I know why satanic ritual never eats ham. It makes sense now. But fuck, man.
Satanic ritual Christian?
I don't know. He for sure believes in something. I guess we all do. I don't know what he believes in. Something for sure, man. He's a smart man.
Yeah. I don't know. I became an atheist when I was 12 years old.
What happened then?
Oh, they put me on Adderall. I just decided that I was an atheist. Oh man, that shit fucked me up as a kid though. If you put a kid on fucking hardcore stimulants like that, they get depressed.
Oh yeah, like the way I've heard it, and most people don't obey by this rule. Who the fuck would? Because 25 years is a lot to live. But your prefrontal cortex and other parts, some parts of the brain are not fully developed before the age of like around 25, right? So imagine being 12 right? And think of your brain then. And if you start fucking with its chemistry on a constant basis through pill form, it's just gonna, you know, it's gonna change everything. You can change it back, kinda, right? Like, because the brain, you can do a lot of things in life that change your brain. It doesn't matter how old you are. But the older you get, the harder it gets. But still, like, it fucks up your brain, right?
No, and that's for sure, you know, and I think that's why they don't do that shit anymore. But, like, you know, the same problem with weed, you know, because you can really fuck up, you know, it's because your brain's still developing. If you're changing it, you know, through drugs, like, you're supposed to be sober through that time. Yeah. Believe me, you know, you're not supposed to be drinking. You can do the most damage, you know. I don't think you can stunt your growth or anything like that with weed or alcohol, but, you know, for sure you can stunt your brain, set yourself back. You know, I'm fucking living proof. I fucking started smoking at 13, you know.
You get that sunnet brain.
Yeah.
Wait, how old were you when you started smoking?
I was probably 12, 13. The first joint I ever had, I was 6 years old. Stole it from my buddy's dad, yeah.
Oh man, that is 6 years old. That's a record. Like, how do you even, like, when you're 5? I don't know why, but 6, just maybe because they're 666 and shit. But 6 sounds like reasonable enough. Like, but if you were 5, I wouldn't even believe it. But 6 is like, you know, like, okay, I believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was 6 in a trailer park, and it was his idea. He stole the weed, but yeah, I didn't like it. I immediately went home and told my parents, and never hung out with him again until I was an adult.
Right. That's it. Yeah, that's. Oh, it could have gone. It could have gone much worse, but you did the right thing. Because I remember smoking my first cigarette, and it was a red Marlboro, right?
Yeah.
And the dude who gave it to me was like, "If you got the 3rd stage asthma, you're gonna die." And I didn't know, because I had asthma, but they didn't know. I was like,
right.
What if I got 3rd stage asthma? And I threw the cigarette away after inhaling it multiple times, and I just got on my bike and rode the fuck away. And I pulled out my old Nokia 3310, and I called my mom like, What stage asthma do I have? And my mom was like, "What the fuck, Joe? Like, there's no stages of asthma."
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there stages of asthma? This is news to me.
Yeah, and that spooked me into never, like, even though I know that there weren't any, I learned that there's no stages of asthma, and I'm not gonna die if I smoke one cigarette, but it put something in my brain, some sort of, that event gave me like cigarette PTSD,
Yeah, that's funny. I wish I would have got that. Fuck, dude. It took me like 12 years to quit smoking.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Bass Machine was 11 when he started? What the fuck, man? You started at 12 and he started at 11. Like,
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
was your dealer 11 as well? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no shit. No, it's fucked up, dude. Like, because by the time I was 14, I was hanging out with like 30-year-olds all the time, like every day.
Right.
And, like, they were so cool to me when I was 14. It wasn't until later in life I realized, like, these people are fucking losers, dude.
Yeah,
They're hanging out with 12-year-olds.
That's right. That's right. And you're right. But at the same time, you probably, like, I've noticed, I don't know if it's true, but I've noticed, like, young people who hang out with older people, you kind of learn things faster, right? Like, you get what's going on. It's as if you become a 30-year-old when you're 12, in a sense. Not really, but in a sense.
And then you're having the opposite effect on those people. You're making them dumber. But yeah, it is kind of funny how that works, Is the teleport updated?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Cool. So, how hard was it when you were younger to find drugs in Finland?
You would, like, the only thing I heard about drugs was, like, some dude came to our school and gave us the biggest, like, worst horror stories. Like, if you smoke weed, you're gonna die. There was that type of thing, man. And that's the only thing I heard about drugs. I remember somebody using, like, snooze, the tobacco product that you put in your upper lip.
Yeah.
And even they said it's drugs, and I was like, whoa, man, that's fucking crazy. And no drugs at all. People would, the craziest thing you'd see people do is, like, steal booze from their parents and get drunk and, smoke cigarettes. I would, like, get printer paper, right? And I would get the what's the soft thing you have on these sticks that you shove in your ear to clear your earwax that you shouldn't do?
Q-tips.
Yeah, whatever the soft part of Q-tip, I'd rip that off. I'd take some printer paper, like an A4 size thing, and I'd roll it up and fill it with coffee and use the Q-tip soft thing as the filter, right? And I'd smoke that,
You'd smoke coffee
I'd
with the Q-tip filter. That's awesome.
Yeah, fucking printer paper, fucking coffee, Q-tip as the filter. Yeah, that's the worst I ever did. Too. It was exciting, though. It was exciting. I remember doing.
Wow.
Because at the end of the day, if you're a kid and you're doing something that you're not supposed to, you get high off of it, even if there's no product you're actually consuming.
That's a good point, because you do get a rush off of just doing something that you think is really bad,
Yeah, yeah,
That's funny. Yeah. Coffee.
yeah.
I never imagined. I wonder if that does anything.
I don't know, man. It felt like it did. And also, I remember rolling coffee up into receipts from the store. Like, I just go to store, be excited, buy like a chocolate bar, and then roll up some coffee in it, one of them Q-tip filters and smoke it.
This wasn't a one-off thing.
No, it wasn't, dude.
Once.
Yeah, that's where my downhill started, man.
Yeah.
Smoking printer paper.
So now I'm hooked on caffeine. 20
Yeah.
years later, here we are.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's how most people, I guess, would get their drugs or booze. At least in here, they got their booze. And if they had the mouth tobacco, aka snooze, they'd get it from their parents. But I don't know, like in there, I guess that wasn't the case. Or for you, it wasn't the case.
Yeah, no, and I asked you, how hard it was to get drugs there, but realistically, I knew, because we grew up around the same time, Chris was playing this at 14, and we were talking, and all the way up until, your 20s, like, drugs are impossible to get in Finland.
Yeah, they are. They truly were. It only got popular. People really got into drugs in here more, and it got popular when the online marketplaces, where you'd basically hit up. Somebody would give you their, like, phone number, and you'd text message them and then meet up with them and buy the drugs. That turned into a thing about like 10 years ago, right? And or not 10, whatever years ago, and then it got more popular, and the web store, Silk Road, the whole thing.
Yeah. No, because I remember, dude, like the first time you really got weed there, and all that shit, LSD. Shit, you were on LSD for a while.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like that, it's crazy. Yeah.
But alcohol over there is like really huge, isn't it? Like, that's like, what would happen if like all alcohol was destroyed in Finland overnight? What do you think would happen?
People would get fucking, like, dude, if alcohol was destroyed and people couldn't drink it, oh man. I think, like, people would die. Like, you'd literally have, like, tens of thousands of deaths per...
Oh, you might be right.
They would, because people are addicted, right?
Yeah, I actually had a friend who died from withdrawing. Everybody thought that she had, like, OD'd or something, but she was actually trying to get off alcohol. She wasn't high. She wasn't doing any drugs at the time, and she was trying to get off alcohol. And, she had like an anxiety attack so bad it killed her.
No shit. That is crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, but it is weird, like, how the whole thing was more, like, generally, like, any drug-related thing was more popular over there than it was in here. And then there was, like, a whole drug online revolution in Finland, and everybody would just get everything and go crazy, and, it became a norm, and then it didn't, and, And
because for a while it was actually easier for you to get some stuff than it was for us,
Yeah, because you guys did not have those meetups, right? Like, you couldn't just go online and agree to meet with whatever person, right?
Yeah, no, because we have to worry about cops like a motherfucker,
Yeah,
because our cops are like really bad.
Yeah.
I don't think your cops are concerned with shit like that. They probably concentrate on real crime.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what they do. Like, in here, they're really like, it's not drug. It's the war on drugs isn't going on in here. It's more just like keeping people safe, and if you get a broken tail light, give you a ticket. Speeding, give you a ticket. Bullshit like that. Rotate the money of the man back to the government.
Yeah, we have really shitty cops. There was actually a video I watched the other day, so here, like, cops have to know the Constitution and the amendments in order to be a cop. and this one guy with a fucking iPhone recorded a cop, and basically trapped him into admitting that he didn't know the Constitution or anything, and he got 3 people fired for that. I was pretty happy to see that video though. Fuck the police.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Shit, I need to find my monster. I'll be back in a second.
All right. Yeah, Crafty can hold this magic while we gather everybody around here, and then we move on. Don't move
Cool.
yet, Crafty. Don't move yet. All right, so we're
All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm down.
all right. So yeah, can you announce if anybody wants to join the quest? Get him here. Yeah, we go. Let's go. Let's roll. But only get him here after we've gotten the grave. Or maybe you can get whoever wants to join. Just get him here right now. It doesn't matter. Just make sure everybody knows that we're pulling the quest. Yeah, Satanic Ritual was saying something before, because I was saying about the scientific revolution. He was saying, what's more important, knowing whether or not there was a Big Bang and nothing existed, then, we came from, from nothing, or, learning these, how to treat other people and be a good person and shit. So he does have a good point,
Yeah.
But I do think, if you understand physics, you kind of, you do get more humble, in chemistry and in the fucking human body. You get more humble and understanding through that as well.
Yeah. One thing Christians always, hit me with was, fucking,
What up? You just said fucking and then ended.
Shit. Yeah. Fucking. But yeah, so Christians need religion to be good people. I feel because that's one thing they've always asked me. How do you know how to be a good person without religion? Do unto others is something I kind of fucking live by. But I don't need the religion to fucking tell me that. It's kind of common sense. Don't treat people like shit.
Exactly.
Unless you're trying to have a good time, then maybe, if I'm drunk, I might
Right.
treat people like shit.
Yeah, for a moment, for a couple of hours.
Yeah, just for laughs though,
But it is crazy, how people did live before, right? There used to be, fucking, imagine wars with no guns. You're using axes and sword. That's such a slow bleed, man. Terrible. Dude, I'd rather have a fucking war with, atom bombs and nuclear weapon and, I don't want to fucking die by the sword.
Get it over quick, yeah.
Yeah.
No, and, chemical warfare is terrible. If anybody ever fucking decided to do that,
It is.
That could be really bad.
yeah. And who knows how much of it has happened. You never know, like, what kind of things people have put out there and that have caused, all kinds of shit to happen on this planet.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would mind too much getting hit by a nuke, but being like in the surrounding cities, I don't think I'd be a very happy person.
Hold on. Toby Gonzalez asked on Twitch. Yeah, there is. I can set you up. Yeah, with the client and the healing and the mana runes and stuff like that. All right, so
oh, Chris got a new job. Have you talked to Chris lately?
no, not in fucking forever. He was supposed to come to TeamSpeak quite a while ago, but he never showed up. I don't think we talked after that. It's crazy, it's just time goes by quickly.
Yeah, he's working 2 jobs right now. Like, he got a job offer out of the blue. I guess, like, he works for a car dealership now.
No shit. Is he a car salesman?
Yeah. So he tries to get people in there. So he's working both jobs right now. He's working like 60, 70 hours a week.
Holy shit,
but,
man.
Yeah, as soon as he's able to quit his other job, but he gets paid like shit, but he does get commission on top of it. He makes like $400 a week at the dealership, but he can make an extra like $5,000 if he does really well.
Oh yeah. But dude, he's always had that grind down. Like he did crazy hours. I remember he didn't sleep. He would go to work at random times. It's just fucking insane stuff. But like hopefully one day, if all the things go according to plan, we continue to work, and all the things we planned, he can quit both of those jobs.
Yeah, no, for sure, and that's the plan.
It is. All right, let me get something to drink, and then we move on to the next area. Orzel, I'm glad you love the game, man.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Craft, if you can, make a statue at some point. Maybe not yet, or maybe right here. I don't know. But yeah, you said Chris is working 60 hours a week.
Yeah, I think he has like a week and a half more at his old job, and then he'll just be at the car dealership.
Okay. So it must be closer to where he lives, right? The car dealership. So he doesn't have to hike.
No, it's actually like one building further, but he is moving, so he'll have a way quicker like commute.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, because he does walk like 45 minutes to his job every day.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. There's something about walking that requires toughness, because it can be boring, excruciating,
Yeah.
like it can feel like, when does this shit end? And if you gotta do it 2 hours a day, it's a lot. But you can do a lot, like listen to music, podcasts, whatever, there's things to make it better.
Yeah, I think it's actually beneficial to be bored every once in a while, because, like, I don't know, humanity has never, like, had constant entertainment like this all the fucking time. And I don't think, you kind of just need a moment to fucking just sit down and think about how much everything sucks.
Yeah. Although I don't know if you want to think that way, but but I agree. I mean, like I'll tell you what I think about boredom. So I actually have almost all my life I've had this weird thing where I'm never bored. I don't find myself bored ever, right? So I figured like part of this is learned and part of this is like I've studied and tried to understand it, but like boredom really, whenever you're bored, it's just your inability to focus on whatever you're doing. If you're walking and you're bored, you're just not focused on the walk. You're not focused on the way you walk, the way you step, the way you breathe. Whenever, like, that's one of the things, like, when I gotta drive a very long way, like, from my city to Helsinki, the capital of Finland, I don't use, like, any automatic software that keeps the speed steady. I want to be engaged in everything. When I push the pedal to the metal, do whatever, pull the brakes. I want to be in control, because that's when I'm, focused and engaged, and that's when time actually passes by faster. So I think, like, really, it's just people, being unable to focus on whatever is happening, and, them knowing the other thing that will make them feel like they're not bored, which is something that gives them instant gratification, right?
I actually 100% agree. I do think that, I don't know, I'm never really bored. I can even occupy myself with thoughts of just like what I'm gonna do, planning out like my week or whatever. There's always something that you can occupy your time with. I feel like I'm never actually bored. Maybe I'm just, I wouldn't say a psychopath. The whatever the opposite of a psychopath is, because psychopaths get bored really easily.
They do? Is that a thing? Like,
yeah, that's actually a thing.
Really? Fuck, man. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell who I think. Nobody on Outcast. I mean, somebody fucking else. Like I know, but yeah, fuck. Cause yeah. Oh man. Yeah, if you know, do tell me about psychopaths. Do you know more? How do you spot a psychopath?
Why, are you married to one?
No. I just know somebody that when you said like psychopaths get bored instantly or something, I was like, yep, I know that one. I know that guy.
They also need to be in control all the time. They don't like to give up control for anything.
Yeah, second check box checked.
Oh man, yeah. Let me look up. There is a checklist for this.
The psychopath checklist. Yeah, I'm from Toby Gonzalez. I'm from Finland, and the other man talking is from the United States of America.
Yep.
Because the thing is, right, like, when you think of a psychopath, right, you imagine some sort of a dude who's, like, waving a knife, right? Like, he's got blood coming out of his mouth, and he's, like, fucking trying to stab everybody. Yeah. But really, it's just casual people around us. Your friends, your family, whatever, you know?
Yeah, okay, so here's the checklist.
All right, let's see. Let's make a test. I'll tell you about this one person that I know. So, yeah, you tell me.
Okay. Oh, shit, okay, so there's also, like, we have to add up his points. We won't do that part. We'll just see how many he checks. All right? And, okay, so glibness, like, if he's, like, really superficial and charming.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's one. Grandiose, like really has a high.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't even. You don't even have to say that. 100%. Overly like, fuck it. Like, well, fuck that grandiose type of shit. Like, oh my god, man. You would. Oh man.
Okay. Need for stimulation. Back to the boredom. We already know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Check.
All right, and then pathological lying. Okay, we're
kind of, but it's. I think like it could be like pathological lying could be something like that's not necessarily about your own thing, but it could be like you lying about other people's things, right? Like
just lying about anything just to see what you can get away with when it comes to lying, kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that's a yes.
Yeah, it is a yes for sure.
Damn. Conning and manipulative.
Yeah, in a way that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Lack of remorse or guilt.
That I don't know. That's a tougher question that I would not be able to answer.
Okay. What else do we got? So we're gonna say no on that. Shallow effect.
What's a shallow effect?
I actually don't know. Give me a second.
Shallow effect. I can't even like.
Okay, so like if you're like, damn, somebody in my family just passed, and they're just like, all right, like they don't care, basically about anything,
Yeah, I don't know if I could say that. It might just be me not having enough experience with this person. Yeah, I won't put a check mark in the box.
Yeah. Callous, lack of empathy, that's basically the same thing. Parasitic lifestyle, like basically is willing
100%. Yeah.
Okay. Which one? 9. All right. Poor behavioral controls. Like gets, fucking parties too much or whatever.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
We got a fucking psychopath. Goddamn.
No shit, dude. Like he's checking more than you're supposed to.
he's like way beyond a
halfway
psychopath.
done with the test, and I think he's already a psychopath.
Yeah. Was there more?
Oh yeah, we're only halfway done. Literally, that was the halfway mark.
Oh. Fuck.
So promiscuous sexual behavior.
Yeah.
Like
will
yeah. Cheat.
Yeah. 100%.
All right. Let's see. Early behavior problems. Did you know him when he was younger?
Yeah. Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure.
Jesus Christ. Lack of realistic goals.
Yeah, because they're unrealistic and he's grandiose.
Shit, I have a lack of realistic goals. I hope this isn't me.
That's like, dude, you could listen. We both probably check all the fucking things about psychopath and having fucking ass cancer, dude. Like it's fucking
no shit. Yeah, don't
sure.
Plug this into WebMD.
Yeah,
You will come up with ass cancer.
Yeah, fucking Mayo Clinic.
Impulsivity.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I can tell you are not the. Yeah, if I had to compare you with that person, you're not a psychopath.
Yeah, and I know that you're not doing yourself.
Yeah, I am not doing myself.
Tell.
No, I've done that a long time ago, and I fucking checked all the boxes. I'm just kidding, but no, this is I'm doing like somebody I know. I don't know how we even got to this conversation about fucking check it out if this person's a psychopath, but yeah. Fucking, what's the next one?
All right, next one. Let me pull up the list. I'm on 15. Irresponsible.
Maybe I don't. Yeah, there's some stuff that you just can't answer about another person because you don't know. Okay. You're not there 24/7.
We'll say no on that.
Yeah.
Failure to accept responsibility.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that's a really low one anyway. Many short-term relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's sexual or just like, friends.
Both, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Juvenile delinquency.
What does that mean?
When they were young, they were crazy, sporadic.
Yeah, like
they were
overboard. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Revocation of conditional release.
Yeah,
they
we
talking
skipped
about
that,
coming? I don't know. Okay, and criminal versatility. Do
like
they know
tendency.
like a lot? Do they know like a lot of criminal like shit? Like picking locks or like? Could he?
No. Yes and no. So I mean, if you're a person in a normal job with how much but yeah, maybe I would say yes to that.
Yeah.
Tendency to drift towards criminal behavior. Maybe.
All right.
But who doesn't have? I mean, it's hard to like. Some of these questions are always like too. It's a simple question, but it's too broad to really give a yes or no answer, right?
Yeah. So I'll tell you right now, he's a psychopath.
Okay.
Out of 20, he got 14.
Yeah, that is a strong psychopath right there. Yeah.
And all of the like big ticket items, like for the points that add up the most, those are the ones that he got like the most, like lack of remorse or guilt, need for stimulation. Those are two big ticket items that that add up.
Yeah. Okay.
Too bad they don't tell me so they give me the cheat sheet, the mean item total, and all of that, but they don't actually give me like the points that make you a psychopath. But I'm pretty sure 14 out of 20. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of strongly in favor of a psychopath.
The ones that you said no to, they weren't really like hard no's. They were more like, I don't know that much about him. I don't know that aspect of his lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So it is. I think I don't even know, man. Like, this is so crazy that I thought of this when you mentioned psychopaths and like. But fuck,
the boredom thing.
Yeah. That's where we got to this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does make sense now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy though. Fuck.
Yeah. Could you have Crafty teleport me?
Yeah. Do you know where the teleport from Temple leads to the beginning of the quest?
I was just randomly in the forest. I just stopped to do this test.
Oh, we did the whole fucking psychopath analysis. That's true. Yeah, Crafty's gonna fix it.
Yeah, thanks. He got me here. I'm gonna use this list on everybody I know now. Yeah. I'm just gonna I'll send you a copy of the image. I'm just gonna assess everybody.
Yeah.
You passed.
Yeah. Oh fuck! But it is like, have you ever done the Big 5, Big 7 psychological? What is it? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
I don't know.
Okay, the big fuck. What is it? I was told to do when I went on a. Yeah, I'll try to find Big 5. Yeah. So Google, do the Big 5 test, just for the fuck of it. Big 5 test.
All right.
Fucking 120 questions? What the fuck is this? That's too much. Maybe it's the Big 7.
Sounds like it'd be more.
Yeah. No, it's the Big 5 personality test. But yeah, when I went to this business course, like I wanted to, cause I had I've got a difficulty of like to be motivated to find information about something that I don't find relevant, right? Like I don't find, like if I start a business, I'm not very interested in the legality of it. Like how do you do it? Where do you write the papers, the tax? Right.
I had an employer and he sent me the results. I'll send them to you.
Yeah.
But so I actually had an employer give me a test exactly like this. It was issued by IBM, to see where people's faults are and stuff like that. And he was like, I am not gonna hire you. Like after I submitted the test. But it's because I'm not, and he found it weird because it said that I'm not a team player. And, because a lot of the questions were like, because I like to think I'm a team player. I'm not, I don't fucking hate on anybody or anything.
Yeah, I think from what I know, 100% you're a team player. You're not like anti-team player. Like, what the fuck is this test? Dude, fuck this test.
And I think what it did for me, like, because I think why I failed that is because it was like, do you care about what people think? And for the most part, I fucking don't, Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I took that and my independence was 99%.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So it showed like you're like an independent person, thinker, like you're. So did he draw, or maybe it even said it in the test, like you're not a team player because of that?
Yeah. Yeah, because when you score, like, there's a correlation between independence and being a team player. So if you score really high on one, it drags the other down. And I think that, that's what really fucked me. But yeah, no, I got 99% on independence. It was like, you could basically just not even, like, do anything, and this guy will do his job no matter what.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be told anything.
Yeah.
And he was like, honestly, if I was hiring for a different position that we just hired for, I would 100% hire you. He said, but I need somebody who's going to, like, work with people and not be an asshole. And this is telling me you're probably going to be an asshole. And I am. I couldn't deny that shit.
Right. I would not agree with that assessment, but...
Well, I mean, because you don't try to fuck with me. If somebody's trying to fuck with me,
yeah,
I don't
like
them,
oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah. Like, if it's like some sort of an official, like this annoying work situation, would you be like, you would not be afraid of, like, calling things out, and you'd be like, what the fuck is this,
Yeah, I have no problem telling a supervisor he's a fucking idiot. That's kind of who I am. I don't see authority. Like, everybody's on the same level. It's not like I think I'm better than the supervisor or anything. I just think he's on the same level as everybody. I try to treat everybody equally.
Yeah.
If I call one person an idiot for doing something, I'd call anybody an idiot for fucking doing it,
Yeah, the same. Like, although I've never had a job, that's how I've always imagined it. Like, I would get problems if I had an official job, because I would, like, not be afraid. It doesn't matter if it's the highest of the high dude who rides to work in a limousine. I'd say the same shit I would to the dude who lives in a, like, there's no, it's all the same. Like, it's all the same.
Yeah, no, and that's how I feel, because I don't put anybody on a fucking pedestal. If somebody shows up in a fucking Lambo, he's the same as the homeless guy fucking shitting in a corner.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, for some reason I didn't want to say cardboard box, because I started thinking, like, am I putting people on a pedestal here? I started, like, fucking questioning everything,
Yeah, no shit.
Fuck. But yeah, no, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, there are probably, maybe you can, like, with the tests like these, you can get, like, a broad idea of, who, if someone can be a major team. I don't know. Maybe you can. But it does.
I want to say that his test actually had 400 questions on it, and it gave assessments and, like, things I need to do to change and stuff.
Right.
It's pretty fucked. It's cool though. I did, even though, like, I didn't get the job and shit, I was like, thanks for giving me that test. I actually learned quite a bit about myself after reading the results.
Yeah,
so, that's cool. That's what it's about.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me. I was on this business course type of thing, like, learning about how to start a business, the taxes, all the things, like how to make the official documents if you want to, like, apply for a grant or a loan or something. And we did this test, and it was interesting. The results were like, that is true. Like, this test does have it's got some truth to it. But
yeah, no, and for me, I don't know if it did it for you, but there's things that were true, but I didn't even realize them about myself until it was, like, in black and white in front of my face.
Oh yeah, like you kind of know that it's there, but you have never paid attention to it in a way.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's ever brought it up to you or anything like that, and then I don't know.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah, and another thing I on that test was, like, he will do illegal things to, like, the ends justify the means kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of it. It seems more dangerous than it is, because it's really broad, But I wouldn't steal in any situation. I don't like thieves, but...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But like, having to do something that kind of would, you'd know, like, not everybody would agree with, but would get to the goal, you'd be able to do it.
Yeah, and like I'm willing to like break like work laws like OSHA sets up and stuff like that just to do a job quicker, even though technically it's illegal or whatever, because we have like a lot of things that you're not supposed to do in order to get a job done here, but I'll fucking do that. I've worked 24 hours straight,
Yeah. And sometimes some of the laws that, not necessarily in workplaces, but everywhere are made by people who seem to have it. Like, have you ever even worked this job? Like, whoever made the law is like, did you ever even try that?
Yeah. Yeah, although it's, people like the Radium Girls, why we have laws like that. Because, do you know who the Radium Girls are?
No. This sounds like a strip club.
Yeah, it does. That's actually a great... if I ever own a strip club, that's what it's going to be named. But they used to paint radioactive paint onto watches for the military. And basically they had to lick their toothbrushes in order to just get like a fine tip in order to paint all the numbers and stuff on, and they were licking uranium,
right,
and they were told it was safe, but
and they everybody knew it wasn't. Those who knew what was on the toothbrush. Exactly.
And then the job never had to pay them a fucking dime. Because there were no workers' rights back then.
Yeah. And how long ago was that? Like 50, 60, 70 years?
Yeah, around 70 years, I think. Yeah. They used to even like paint their teeth and that stuff and then like go out. Why did I get that close? That was dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to like fucking paint their teeth and do their like paint it around their eyes, and they used to go out to nightclubs and shit.
Right. Isn't even phosphorus that in large quantities dangerous? And they put it on things because it glows in dark.
Do they? Does it?
I don't know, man. That's just the I don't know. It's an idea I got in my head. I don't know if it's based on truth.
Yeah, I don't know what they use now. That could be right though. I think phosphorus does act with oxygen. I don't know about light.
Yeah, and here I remember they always told that people shouldn't live in the basement because it's radioactive.
Really?
Yeah. Like maybe what's the fuck? What kind of radiation would you get if you're in the basement?
Probably alpha, the least.
Maybe I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, because there's alpha, beta, and gamma. Gamma's the worst you can get. It penetrates the deepest, and alpha's sort of superficial and benign. Right. Yeah, I imagine you're not going to get huge tumors from sleeping in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, eating 44 bananas is the equivalent of having a chest x-ray.
No shit, 44. Glad I don't eat any bananas. Do you eat bananas?
I fucking love bananas. Yeah, I actually knew a guy who was like deathly afraid of any radiation. He wouldn't get like x-rays or anything, but he was like obsessed with eating bananas. I was like, if you eat like 44 of those, that's the equivalent of a chest x-ray. And he was like, no. He looked it up. He never ate a fucking banana again.
That's wild. Wow. He should just start eating like iodine pills while he was eating banana.
Yeah, there you go. I forget what they're called, but yeah, they're iodine pills. Flood your thyroid.
Yeah. But we talked about this, the whole nuclear thing and the nuclear plants and how nobody actually never died from them, really, when they maybe the one in Russia. What was it? What's the name?
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. Yeah.
I mean, as long as they're like going along with safety measures, because like Chernobyl did a bunch of shit that was illegal, that are against like all the fucking safety precautions that they put in place,
Yeah.
As long as you do those things, like, people don't fucking die,
Yeah, exactly. Or like Japan, they had the whole problem with the Fukushima, and something happened to it, but nobody even died. Like, one guy died, but they don't even know if it was because of that or it just happened to get cancer, right? And, like, then they started shutting down all the plants in Japan, and now they're in problem because they don't have a fucking cheap energy source, and, just dumb shit.
No shit. I didn't know all that, but yeah. No, and it sucks, too, because, like, that wasn't even by any fault of their own. It was just, like, a tsunami hit Fukushima, and then, isn't that what happened? It was because of a tsunami that reactor went into meltdown.
Wait, what happened to the reactor?
A tsunami hit Japan, and then it knocked out a bunch of shit, and then it went like super critical, or almost went super critical.
Right.
Now they dump fucking like 900 gallons of water on it a day just to stop it from blowing up.
Right. But couldn't they? I've also heard something about whatever. Like, there's designs that they can make nuclear power plants that don't even need much human operation. Like, you would just set them up, let them run out for like 2-3 decades, and then do nothing with them after that. Like, all the waste would be inside the plant, and it would be covered in like some sort of armor, that it doesn't leak out, and that'd be it. Just create it, start it, let it run, and then move on.
Yeah, that'd be great. Or even if they just use like a thorium, because if they use thorium to instead of uranium, it's much safer and much cheaper, and thorium isn't actually like radioactive. It can't cause cancer or anything like that. It can't be weaponized.
Yeah. Why don't they use it though? Is it less efficient?
I imagine.
Yeah.
Because every country that has a nuclear program, weaponizes that uranium.
Yeah, dude, I remember in the original Silk Road, there were Russians on the Silk Road page, verifiably, I think it was uranium or plutonium. They would sell it like with drop dead GPS. So you'd buy it with Bitcoin, and you get GPS coordinates, and you'd pick it up. Fucking crazy.
Shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Wow, it was so crazy. I thought oh, holy fuck, man. And it was real. Apparently, it turns out
you can buy uranium in the United States, open market. It's not illegal.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
because Chris bought some. Yeah,
he does have isn't it like a big thing or something, like a big rock that has some uranium on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like your refined uranium, but you wouldn't want to sleep next to the fucking rock. It's like on the other side of his house.
Yeah.
Behind a little bit of lead.
Yeah. Behind a fucking lead wall.
Yeah. The tiniest lead wall, though, because we ain't got money like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kills me, man. Like, so many people are against goddamn nuclear energy, and it blows my fucking mind, dude. Like, we could literally be making cheap, clean energy. All you do with that fucking energy is boil water. Yeah,
exactly. And the thing is, I talked about this. I wanted to see what my parents think, and it seemed as if their whole basis on why nuclear energy is not good, it was because Chernobyl, man. What about Chernobyl? What about Fukushima? What about, like, it's still this on, like, it's not based on logic, it's not based on truth, it's just based on
global accident. Like, how many people have died in fucking water dams? I mean, honestly, like, look at how many people die just from natural fucking, I mean, not natural dams, but man-made fucking dams, because I forget what the current, so if you go over, even if it's a small dam, there's a current called the Keeper. And basically, once you fall down, rushing water going into still water creates this keeper wave, and you'll stay towards the bottom of the lake, but you can't get out because you're trapped in this current.
Oh, fuck.
And you're also getting hit with like rocks and trees because it's also keeping other things in there,
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's like fucking getting into a tornado, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like underwater, and it goes along like the wave, the bank. But yeah. So instead of being vertical, it's horizontal. But yeah, exactly.
Because I always thought there's a dam. It's not a big one. It's like maybe 20, 30 meters tall, if even that, in here, and it goes into a power plant. And I've always thought, like, man, if I fucking fell there, I'd fucking die. So it's not even necessarily that you die from the fall or the, but because you can't get out. Like it, like you said, you get pushed towards the bottom, and then there's fucking rocks and trees and whatever shit there might be.
And they say that you have a small chance of escaping if you go into the fetal position. If you go into the fetal position, there's a small chance that it will throw you out of the bottom, and then you can, go swim up.
Right, like bounce you like a fucking tennis ball.
Exactly, yeah. If you're conscious, you can get up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, look at how many people die from that shit every fucking year. And then, like, Chernobyl, and, it dwarfs Chernobyl numbers.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like, it is hard. Like, people have such a hard time scaling things out in their minds. Like zooming out, right? Like, that's what Outcast and the cryptos and investing taught me. Like, dude, you gotta look at the big picture. You can't look at this one event or two events. You gotta look at everything from the past 50 years, 10 years, 20 years, right? And that's when you get the bigger picture of what's really going on, right? Because it's easy to get spooked up by one event. But if there's been 100 events and 99 of them weren't bad, and just one was bad, you're getting the wrong idea about this whole thing.
Yeah, so I can name two nuclear disasters that happened in, 30, 40 years?
Yeah, same.
And so 50 people die every year in dams, for, water dams.
Exactly. And plus, that's just the confirmed deaths, all right?
Yeah,
think about the unconfirmed.
That might even just be in the U.S. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, exactly. Like, fucking people should be hella afraid of these dams. Like, not nuclear plants, just dams. Like, wow.
Yeah, no. Honestly, because, like, a lot of them are in areas that you can actually go and visit, There may be a sign or two that's like, oh, don't swim here. But, they don't really explain anything.
Yeah. And even just, like, I remember, or I don't know if that is a bad example, but yeah, like, even if you go swimming on a beach and you get caught up in even the small waves can fuck you up. Like, you just can't, if you start swimming, if you panic a little and you swim a little bit too fast, you're suddenly powerless and you can't get back on the shore, and then you're dead. You're basically dead.
Yeah, what's that current called that pushes people out to sea? Riptides.
Yeah, exactly. You get caught up in a riptide, you're fucked.
Yeah, I just found out about those yesterday, actually. But yeah, fucking, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, because I think about this all the time. Like I think about how much I work out, and I think I'm like in this extreme shape. But when I go swimming, and I don't do swimming, like that's something I haven't. Obviously, that's the reason for why it fucking exhausts me so bad. But if I literally go like 30 meters off the beach at full speed, if I just like swim as fast as I can, like if my life depended on it, I'll be completely exhausted by the time I get back on the beach. So that'll be like in like 60 meters in total, which is not a big. And there's no waves, there's no fucking riptides, you know. So
Yeah.
if there was any of those, I'd be dead. Like it's just insane. It is fucking
actually,
water is scary.
Yeah, actually, the scariest thing about a riptide is they move at 5 miles an hour, and that doesn't sound like shit. And you're like, I could probably swim 5 miles an hour, you know. But Michael Phelps, the fastest he ever swam was only 4.7 miles an hour, and I know
shit.
I can't keep up with that shit.
Yeah, fuck that, man. We got nothing on Phelps.
No. So if you have like a double EXP rune activated, does it also work for graves too?
No, graves are like
Set
they're
amount.
only based on your level, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I've never asked that question, so.
Yeah. I feel like you have asked that, but you know.
I probably ask it every. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, case in point, you know, I read that fucking, message as soon as I logged in, and you were like, "What are you even talking about?"
Right. Exactly.